Hey guys, right here I have a 2016 Mini Cooper 5-door hatchback. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car and pressing and hold on the lock button, the side mirrors will automatically fold in, and upon unlocking, the side mirrors will automatically fold out again. Also, if you press and hold on the unlock button, you're able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, and to roll them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. As simple as that. The F55 Mini 5-door hatchback does come standard with a toggle switch ignition. So, to start, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the toggle switch located on the dashboard. It does pulsate red as you put your foot on the brake. A rack and pinion electric power steering system is standard on the F55 Mini hatchback. The Cooper variant comes with a leather-wrapped steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2. The only transmission available for the Cooper variant in Malaysia is a 6-speed automatic with sport mode and steptronic manual shifting. Rear parking sensors are present on the Cooper as well. You can find the selector for the 3 mini driving modes around the base of the gear lever. Green maximizes fuel efficiency by lightening the weight of the steering, decoupling the automatic transmission when coasting to reduce drag, and reducing throttle response. Mid is the default setting, and this mode strikes a good balance between efficiency and sporty driving. Sport sharpens the throttle response and stiffens the steering weight to provide a fun driving experience. In terms of safety, the Mini hatchback gets 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, automatic stability control with traction, dynamic stability control, dynamic traction control, cornering brake control, electronic differential lock control, dynamic brake lights, a tire pressure monitoring system, an immobilizer, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the rear seats. Alright, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. To get to the engine, you'll have to pull the bonnet release lever twice, once to pop the bonnet open, and another time to release the catch. 16-inch loop-spoke silver light alloy rims are standard on the Cooper hatchback. The rims on this car are wrapped in Goodyear Efficient Grip 195/55 R16 run flat tires. The front gets ventilated disc brakes, while the rear gets solid disc brakes. For the suspension, you can find McPherson struts in front and a multi-link setup at the back. While there were people who liked the design and the drivability of the modern Mini hatchback when it was first launched in the year 2000, there was also those who said it was too cramped to take passengers and the boot was on the Mini side. Hence, Mini added the Clubman Estate and the Countryman crossover in 2007 and 2010 respectively. These 2 models were for those who wanted more space, but at the same time, still having the fun driving characteristics of the regular Mini hatchback. Now, ironically, for those who found the Clubman and the Countryman too big for them, Mini launched a 5-door hatchback body style of the 3rd generation 3-door hatchback. This model is codenamed F55, and while it may look similar to the 3-door if seen head-on from the front or the back, the wheelbase and the length of the car is longer to accommodate the extra doors and interior space. The Cooper hatchback is powered by the B38A15 1.5 litre, dual overhead cams, 12 valves, turbocharged inline-3 petrol engine that features high precision injection, Valvetronic variable valve control, and double Venos variable camshaft control. This engine produces 134 horsepower between 4400 and 6000 RPM and 220 Nm of torque between 1250 and 4300 RPM. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 8.1 seconds, and the top speed is 207 km per hour. The fuel tank capacity is 44 litres, and the combined fuel consumption for the F55 Cooper hatchback automatic is 5 litres per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 109 grams per kilometre, and the mini hatchback is a front-wheel drive vehicle. The F55 mini hatchback went on sale in Malaysia in November 2014. Only the Cooper S variant was available at launch. 5 months later, in April 2015, the Cooper variant was added to the range. In July 2016, there was a limited 20-unit run called the Mini John Cooper Works Pro Edition based on the Cooper S variant for sale. The F55 range was updated in March 2017 with new equipment across the range. Exterior features of the 2016 F55 Cooper hatchback includes automatic manual leveling halogen reflector headlights, automatic wipers, halogen daytime running lights, front and rear fog lights, rear parking sensors, LED rear number plate lights, indicators on the front fenders, chrome door handles, chrome line exterior trim, and a single chrome exhaust pipe. The roof and side mirror caps are available in either black or white. You do have some storage down below with your speaker right here. Right here you do have your mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are fully automatic in both directions, and you do have your window lock right here as well. Right here you do have your central locking buttons. To the right of the headlight switch, this lever allows you to adjust the level of the headlight, while this lever allows you to adjust the brightness of the interior at night. Mini door sills for the front. And the driver's seat in this Cooper 5-door hatchback does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls your seat back, this lever controls your seat height, while this bar down here controls your seat position. Alright. So let's go ahead and see how she revs. The Cooper 5-door hatchback does get very simple air conditioning controls, with all of the controls located right here. You do have your fan speed in the middle, temperature to the right, different modes to the left together with your front defrost, and below you do have your rear defrost, recirculation and air conditioning buttons. To the right of the toggle start-stop switch, you do have the switch to activate or deactivate the vehicle's dynamic stability control system, and to the left you do have the switch to activate the vehicle's automatic start-stop feature. If you do have the feature activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or a traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol or diesel depending on what the car is running on. Right down here you do have a couple of cup holders together with some storage, and further inside you do have your auxiliary and USB ports together with a cigarette lighter or a power outlet depending on what you use it for. The F55 Cooper hatchback gets the Radio Mini Visual Boost head unit as standard. This system features a 6.5-inch color display, various media connectivity options, and 6 speakers for the sound system. The Cooper 5-door hatchback does have quite a good stock sound system. The display right above is controlled using a set of controls located down the center console. You do have your audio, menu and telephone shortcut buttons, your back and option buttons, as well as this knob that goes to left, goes to right, scrolls to left, scrolls to right, and clicks down for enter. Now, since the multimedia menu is highlighted at the moment, let's start with that. To select, click the knob down. Now, right here we can bring up your list of external devices as well as your sound system settings. Under sound, you can reset the settings, bring up your volume settings, and also set your bass treble, balance and fader. To go back, click the knob to left or hit the back button. Under your list of external devices, you do have USB, auxiliary and Bluetooth audio streaming. Down below, we can set your wireless device connections. And we are currently in your Bluetooth audio streaming menu with your current song playing information. From top to bottom, you do have the artist, album, song number, title, and song duration. To left, you can go back a song, go forward a song, search for music, and bring up your currently playing playlist. If you click the knob to the right, we can switch off the control display. We can turn on off the central display, which is actually the light ring around the display itself. We can show your external devices on the owner's handbook, as well as activate random and Bluetooth and bring up your Bluetooth information. Now to go back to the main menu, you can either click the knob to the left until you reach the main menu, or we can hit the menu button straight away. Next up, we do have radio. Under radio, we can access your FM AM menus, look at your list of available radio stations in the area, perform a manual tuning search and all that. Under telephone, we can look at your phone book, redial your last number, dial a number, look at your calls, and bring up your Bluetooth device list. Under contacts, you can store contacts, add contacts and whatnot. Under mini connected, we can access your mobile care number, hotline number, your service center number, and your connection assistant. Vehicle information, we can bring up your driving excitement menu, vehicle status, trip computer, your onboard computer, owner's handbook, picture search and quick reference, and lastly minimalism. And lastly, you do have your settings menu where you can set your display settings, time and date, language units, connections, sound, speed, lights and all that. You can even perform the software update right here. Below the display, you do have the band button, which allows you to switch between FM AM. Mode allows you to select between your different media options. You do have your volume and power knob in the middle. Your seat track buttons are off to the right of the volume and power knob. And below you do have your 6 customizable stations. Central locking. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button. On the steering wheel, The left spoke houses your cruise control and speed limiter controls, while the right spoke houses your audio controls with your seat track buttons, your volume buttons, your voice control button, as well as your on-hook off-hook button for the Bluetooth telephone system. On the right stalk, you do have your wiper controls. If you locate the button at the end of the wiper stalk, press it and you activate your automatic wipers. On the left stalk, you do have your indicator controls. If you locate the button at the end of the indicator stalk, you can go through your multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now, you do have your range, average fuel consumption, instant fuel consumption, average speed, digital speedometer, your engine temperature, turning the display off and back to your range. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Auto dimming, rear view mirror, and you do have your interior lights right above. This one changes the color of the ambient interior light. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a couple of lights. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. You do have some storage down below together with your speaker right there and your window control right there. The rear seat backs in this Cooper 5-door hatchback do fold down. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the levers on either side of the outer two headrests, pull it, and then flip the seat back down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I do get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually not the most spacious back here, but the seats are still nice and comfortable, although it is more of a 4-seater rather than a 5-seater vehicle. You do have a single rear cup holder in the middle. No storage pockets on the front seat backs for this one, nor do you get a rear center armrest. But you do have grip handles on the ceiling with hooks for both sides at the back. And you do have your rear interior lights right above. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the rear hatch itself and locate a touchpad right beneath the mini badge. 278 litres and 719 litres is the boot capacity in the F55 mini hatchback with the rear seats upright and folded down respectively. To the right of the boot, you do have a light and a power outlet, and under the boot floor you do have storage. You do have adjustable headrests front and rear. You do have your window control right there with your speaker right there, and you do have some storage down below. The front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as the driver's side, including your height adjustment. You do have a tiny storage pocket to the right of the front passenger footwell. Nicely sized glove box, group handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a couple of lights as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2016 Mini Cooper 5-door hatchback. Thanks for watching and goodbye.